I won't be influenced by those that don't have the power of influencing as I do, that they don't know how powerful they are on this plane. If you can figure that, okay, so you know for a fact that the world is full of this, of just this like presence that says, no, this is my place, this is mine. It's the occupants of hell who, it's basically a program. It's like, okay, so you, like you said, like there's a bunch of snakes in a den, and you can't expect it to not be just the nature of what it is. It could be grotesque, right? If you don't like snakes or whatever. But see, what I'm saying, like a meat grinder or a tree grinder. I mean, what are you going to do with it? It's made to grind trees, so in its full on capacity to function and success, it's grinding trees. So I'm here to say that maybe you don't have anything to do with that. You don't have to. And, but what's going to go on? Well, there's something called the split happening. The split. You see, you have tree grinders over there, but then you have trees that stand straight up and um, just as a metaphor, as an analogy, that you can see. Perfect analogy, if you ask me, because I keep getting visuals. It's like, well, how do I explain it? It's really simple. The organism has a side to it that is a meat grinder. It's a possible deadly situation there for the others who say, no, actually, we exist. We, as trees, exist. And um, I don't want to get, this is an analogy, a metaphor. I mean, if you want to get into this, to the details like a little boy would, run away with it with his imagination and say, well, and the trees have a defender. It's a conscientious living person. They know that they need these trees. You see, babes, that asphalt spill, it needs to be investigated. Just first of all, scientifically take it to a lab and say, look at how much more toxic this is compared to what they're laying down anywhere else. How did it end up in a place right here where people, in the hands of people who are just simply non-conscientious? Getting back to meat grinders, you fucking meat grinding fucking bastards out there. You better be shaking in your shoes right now. Oh my God, am I one? Am I one? Most likely you have something of that needs to be purged. Most likely. I'm not free of my meat grinding tendency, maybe, I don't know. Living as conscientious as I can. It's a process of becoming awake. You cannot judge yourself until you see. That's what Jesus, hello, whatever that was. You people are crazy, by the way, thinking that thing's going to come back and save our day. No wonder that person over there said, please string me up. These people are so fucking utterly, painfully irresponsible. They don't take their freedom. But are they even there? I mean, who are they? What are they? I think that they are what is written. It's written that Satan owns the world. Satan runs it, and he has so many little helpers. Boy, 'tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Just look at the word Satan. I mean Santa. I love the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm sure everybody thinks I'm crazy talking about this on Facebook, but when I start radiating it over who I am, like as a master, you'll say, that makes so much sense, and oh, why are we falling for that? And oh, let's get Rudolph away from that foundation! Fucking house of thieves who they can't find any other way to get into your house but through the only opening is the chimney. Very dirty, by the way, but they're gonna make it. Thieves, they steal your life by taking your time and ruining it. Really, it's taking your your emissions. Like, why are you here? What are you here? Oh, we've got it, man. We've got it made for you already. Just go here, here, and here. And by the time you're there, it should look like this. And you're just a dummy, a fucking puppet on a string. And then thank God they didn't figure anything out there. Next! Meat grinder!